Hey guys, Walt Dickinson here, founder brewer at Wicked Weed, and today's maybe one of the most exciting days in the program in a long time, and that's us finally getting to put Black Angel out in our new bottle with our new label. Again, this new bottle we've been working on for 2 years. It's been an amazing project, kind of taken all the assets at Wicked Weed, all of our creative talent, put it together and created something that's truly unique. Full punt, kind of inspired somewhere between a classic Belgian lambic bottle or Belgian Saison bottle, and then the beautiful bottles we see come out of the sparkling wine, the champagne industry. So really proud of it. We've incorporated a cap, or a cork underneath the cap, moved to a 29 mil cap with full artwork. Anyways, I just think it's a new way of really enhancing the consumer experience with these products, and then having the cork in there, we are always talking about how do we compete with wine, how do we showcase that this product has all the nuance and all the beauty that wine has. And I think having that presentation, which you guys are gonna see in a second, of popping the cap and then pulling that cork out, especially for those high-end restaurants and stuff, it's really amazing and is gonna really get the drinker engaged with the product. So, and what better product to start and be the first one to go to market in this new bottle than Black Angel, kind of the beer that started it all, right? So this is a classic, one of the first beers, actually the second beer we ever brewed at Wicked Weed. I was brewing this beer and I made Genesis, right, which is the tropical fruit sour. And then for this beer, I wanted something that was a juxtaposition to Genesis. I wanted to do a dark sour, and I couldn't get wine barrels because wine barrels at that point were really hard for us to get. I was new in the industry and I didn't have all the connections I have today. So what I was able to source were bourbon barrels right up from Kentucky, right? And so we got a load of bourbon barrels in, and I was like, okay, well, I got to figure out a beer to put in bourbon barrels. And I was like, well, what sounds beautiful together? I mean, chocolate and cherries and bourbon. I mean, these are all things, obviously, we all know the old fashioned. That's such a great pairing of bringing a little bit of acidity from the citrus, the cherry, right, the sweetness of the cherry, and then the bourbon together, and really makes a beautiful drink. So for me, it just seemed like this was a natural marriage of flavors, and that's kind of the direction I took with Black Angel. So this is a dark sour. It's very black in nature, aged in whiskey barrels with 2 pounds per gallon of Montmorency cherries coming from King Orchards in Michigan. So let's get this bad boy open. I don't think that's how you're supposed to use that, by the way, but. So anyways, it's just having this moment where you get to pull out a wine key, really showcase this, whether you're doing this at home or you're doing it tableside, and then you have that beautiful sound. I mean, what sounds more romantic than a cork popping out of a sparkling bottle? So anyways, Black Angel, really effervescent beer, probably one of the most complex beers in the portfolio, and this was really the one that put us on the map. This was the one everybody waited in line for at the pub every day. It's still our best seller, and it really speaks to the kind of innovation and creativity we want to have in the sour program, while still giving people a beverage that is extraordinarily drinkable. So, on the nose, you're getting some bitter chocolate, some really big aromatics of bright cherry, and then nice bourbon undertones. And then, on the back end, I've drank this beer 100 times. Well, probably more than 100,000 times, and it's always something that kind of engages me and brings me back, and something that you're going to be able to sell all winter, sell all summer. There's no moment that's not right for a Black Angel. So, cheers to you guys. We're super excited to bring in the new bottle and the new face of Black Angel, and this batch particularly is one of my favorites. So, hope you guys get your hands on it, and cheers.